That's good. That's good. We're getting better. How about we move it? There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. I just want to express how grateful I am, how happy I am for the 10 plus subscribers I have to this YouTube channel, and I'm grateful. Although most of you are like my very close friends, I'm appreciative nonetheless. I'm really, really grateful. Seriously. I need to put out more content. I've been going through some stuff personally, somewhat professionally at my actual regular day job, and I don't want to say I'm overwhelmed, but it's way more work than I thought it would be. It's extremely more work than I thought it would be. I need to be myself more often. I need to record more often. It rained almost every day for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. Neither here nor there. It's my fault. I should have grabbed an umbrella and just started recording. It's a lesson learned. So, I know I said in the first vlog that I am going to be doing poetry, going to be doing monologues, I'm going to be doing, hopefully recording some acting, maybe some improv, comedy, but all in all, this is just a release for me. This is a video diary for me. It's a vlog that I can keep tabs on myself, and I have to take extreme ownership in saying that I have not been doing that. Lately, I've been getting into more motivational stuff to, like, kind of just find discipline for myself, and I've also been finding myself spiritually. All in all, it's a journey that I'm still employing in my daily habits. I want to talk about poetry, just for a brief moment. I've been doing poetry very earnestly and openly since 2005, and it's been a rabbit hole that I had no idea had this type of world. 2005, I went to an open mic. I moved back from Atlanta, went to an open mic, and I was just mind blown at how amazing it was, and the people that I met, the atmosphere, the camaraderie, the amount of creativity, the self-expression, the open, raw honesty, just the power that it had over me, the overwhelming sensation of, like, this is my tribe. I want to get back into how I fell in love with it, and it's a little more difficult because now there aren't as many open mics in Connecticut. I live in Connecticut, for those of you who don't know. I am originally from Bridgeport, Connecticut, southwest Connecticut. That's like all the way down in the southwest corner, and it used to be easier. I live a lot further away now, and it's like just getting back and forth, like the commute is just it can be a hassle. It can be a hassle to go to New York or to Boston. It's Saturday, August 25th, and I follow Button Poetry on Instagram, and they have a video submission competition. I'm not sure what the grand prize is. I really don't care, but I have an idea for 2 different poems that I have that I kind of want to shoot a video for and possibly enter. So I'm gonna make a scramble to shoot the footage, find the people to help me with it, and I'll definitely be posting that. I spoke to a very close friend of mine, and I told him what my plans were for the next year as far as poetry goes. NPS holds the National Poetry Slam. It hosts National Poetry Slam. It hosts individual World Poetry Slam for the actual individual poet, and they have the Woman of the World Poetry Slam. These are 3 different categories that I personally know of I've been to the National Poetry Slam 2014 Connecticut Poetry Slam team, Verbal Slap, and that experience alone was just mind blowing. It was just amazing. It's just I just so much passion and just ferocity and just, oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's something that I want to have in my life every day. I want to wake up feeling what I felt when I was in Cali for the National Poetry Slam, but I want to feel like that every day. And I wish that whoever's watching this, if you could feel how I felt while I was there, I wish you could feel like that every day. I told him my plans, and he expressed some other options that are available. He provided me with information about some other national competitive options for poetry, and I have to get my stuff together ASAP. I mean ASAP. Like really soon. So the poems that I will be posting might most likely will be either old stuff or maybe rough drafts. The options that my friend provided for me means that there's a very tight timeline that I have to rough draft, final draft, memorize, and internalize, and start practicing on stage in front of audiences to get the final critique. It's one thing to have a rough draft, a second draft, and a final draft. That part is one whole factor, because with competition you have to get the performance down. And to have the performance down, you have to not just have it memorized, you have to have it internalized. You have to have your hand gestures, your tone, your delivery, your punctuation, your accents, if there's a certain timing of wordage or how a specific cadence. So many things factor in. You know, if you're performing a piece that has a theatrical segment, then that segment has to be sharp. It has to be crisp, concise. It has to flow. It has to meld together and actually be a part of the poem. It has to be the poem, because your performance can't over or under deliver your poem. Everything has to match together. And the better your performance, the better your poem, the better your delivery, the better everything is cohesively as a piece, as one piece of art that you are delivering for this competition to the audience and the judges. The better that is overall, the higher your score. And I know for me personally, I have an issue with subjecting my emotions to a judge, to someone who's going to put a number on how I feel about this subject, or what I am being raw and honest with. So for me personally, I just find that to be just such an ooh. Let's rewind to a couple days ago to just change it up, shake it up a little bit. As I told you guys about the Downtown Thursdays in Bridgeport, the final Downtown Thursday free concert event is usually the hip-hop event, and I believe this was the 5th or the 6th year they had the hip-hop concert. And I mean the Downtown Thursday final event was a hip-hop concert, and it was a hip-hop group Nice and Smooth. I ran into so many people, and it's not just the concert. For me, it's going and actually running into people I haven't seen in a long time. So I ran into some very old friends, great people that I know, so many people that I'm grateful that I most likely would not have seen. And I ran into a couple of people I haven't seen in over a decade. And it feels weird to say that. So let's rewind back to a couple days ago, and let me just show you what Nice and Smooth is. For those of you who aren't really into hip-hop, for those of you who might not even know exactly who Nice and Smooth is, let's just rewind it back a couple days. I am on my way to see Nice and Smooth. Now, for you young guys, you don't really know who Nice and Smooth is, but it's all right. Do your homework. If you actually love hip-hop, you'll look up Nice and Smooth. Dope band. Well, not band, but dope hip-hop group. Nice and Smooth, dope hip-hop group.
Nobody is born a bigot. Nobody is born a racist.
Right.
Life is short.
Talk to me.
Should I tell him my name?
Yeah, man, tell him your name, man.
I'm Greg Knight.
And I am MC Smooth B. Together we are nice and smooth with pure blood harmony. And just in case you wonder what went wrong, we'll say that we're sorry for keeping you waiting so long. Praise the sax. Love to max. Come on. Feeling fine. Glass of wine.
So I can get mellowly back and let my girl play the
Cello. Hello.
I hate cello. Let me be me. Relax my TV.
Joe. What's your name?
I'm Nitro. And I'm hype so don't ever believe that you can deceive me.
Come on.
See many business.
Love and splendor.
I'm the real thing.
Not like a pretender.
I rock rhymes of a beast.
On a real tip.
Stay real strong and hang on.
Like a vice grip.
Use my mind to control.
On my body parts.
Got to know the stuff.
Plus I'm very smart.
Take my man that the girls want to read about.
Come on.
Need up a seed to rock. Down to that and out. Stepping out next. No further ado. Smooth B, gon' make it real. I'm gonna make it real.
I'm gonna make it real funky for you.
Hey! Flashbacks. Let's go.
Let's get it down. Let's get it down.